card we have on top is pastor. So, and then this came up like a week or so ago. I did a reading and it was saying something about a pastor. I said some were gonna be exposed by the pastor, and I looked up on the timeline and I seen a little 16-year-old boy. I didn't catch the backstory of it, but I did have a channel message in my head, and it was like Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. And then the lyrics, when I looked at the picture, it was like he knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you are nice. He knows when you are naughty or something. So something about at night. Something about somebody had been watching somebody, and he's gonna find out whether you're naughty or nice. So he touching on him. He tried to groom him, but the little boy is not going for it. Or the little boy's spirit is rebelling against it because he know that he's wrong, and his mama is something about him doing something for because Santa Claus is somebody that bring people gifts and stuff, but it's an illusion that they create to you when you're a little child that if you be good, Santa Claus gonna bring you something. When I saw the picture of the pastor and the little boy and the mom and the other brother or whoever he is to him, the song went off in my head. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. I hate I ain't got my kid phone. They be taking their phones and iPads with them and stuff, y'all. This is the only phone I got to work with. Santa Claus is coming to town, and he knows when you are sleeping. He knows something. Something y'all remember the little tune Santa Claus coming to he knows when you are awake, so be good for Santa's sake or something like that. Anyway, Santa Claus is somebody that you're supposed to be good with. You you're supposed to be good so you can get gifts and stuff from him automatically. You know that if you're not in your name, he's making a list and he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out whether you're naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. That man be giving his mama money. That man be giving. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That man gives his mama money. That man, and in return, that man serves his mama the illusion as if he's doing something for them or he doing the right thing for them or their family or whatever like that. But he's taking advantage of her boys. That's where I'm going with it. Now this came out about a week or so ago. Before that thing had even got exposed, it was something about a pastor on the timeline. I was trying to make sense of it also because I'm like, why in the fuck would Santa Claus is coming to town? Is coming. Santa Claus is somebody that be having toys and stuff, look bright and shiny things for children and stuff because children are innocent. They're innocent. You can buy them with things because children really don't know any better. That man be doing. He was trying to give them things. He did something to them now. Word to my mama. Yes, that did. I seen that within the photo. He grooming them, he sexually abusing them or something like that. Yes, he have. Yes, he is. If he's still around, yes, he was. He was. I don't know what made me say he was because he probably have already, the situation already, it probably have already skyrocketed out of control now. Yes, he was doing something to that little boy. Yes, he was doing that something to the brother. That little boy broke the illusion. Something in his head had broke the illusion that he was serving them as if he was doing them a good deed by doing something for them and them giving him something in return or them being good for him. Because remember, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, and I'm gonna find out what you were not or nice. There's somebody that's checking up on you. There's somebody that I got something for you if you've been not. I mean, if you've been nice. There's somebody that had that claim that they got something for you. That little boy, the illusion that he was trying to serve him. That baby's spirit is rebellion against it because he's now understanding now he was being taken advantage of. He's 16 now. And I do see more being exposed about this. I see people, and I see people coming to the forefront to tell their story about their pastor, and it is gonna come out. It's gonna be revealed that he was doing something to him. It is gonna be revealed that he did sexually abuse him. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I tried to sugarcoat it the best way I could, but it is about to be revealed about that. It's going to be a rabbit hole that people go down to, and a lot of their children will start talking to former people that was of their church. A lot of their children gonna come to the forefront also. And I hate this took so long, but yeah, black magic is being done on you. Hexes to cause harm, removing one's free will, unending misfortunes, failing despite making full effort of things, unexplained misunderstanding with other people, heated arguments with friends, families, or co-workers. They're using your hair, photos, or malicious intent, including dark spirits that help them manipulate the energy to control you or somebody around you. This will cause you severe depression, extreme mood swings, memory loss, brain fog, suicidal thoughts, feeling like somebody's watching you all the time, isolation from others, lack of faith in God, terrifying dreams, and sleep paralysis. Black magic. Look, I told you that don't let nobody fool y'all, because people get into shit behind the scenes that you know nothing about. Okay? You really don't even know, no, you really do not know these people like that. People be thinking they know people. You don't know a motherfucking thing about folks. I don't put nothing past nobody. Now, I told y'all when I started this reading out that my knee been fucked up. It's stinging. It's like a painful sting in my knee. And I told y'all, you know, I work also. But I couldn't find my ibuprofen, and I couldn't find my wrap that go around my knee. And I was like, damn, what really going on? And then when I laid down, I was so tired because, like I told y'all, for the last past 2 days, I've been very tired. And I normally have a lot of energy, like this without coffee, this without anything. Like I can get up, I can get out of work, I can go run, I can run all my errands at once and everything. But lately, my body has been tired. I don't know what for. But I'm gonna tell you this back here about maybe like I want to say like a month. You might as well say a month ago. This took place like a month ago, y'all. I kept having unexplained misunderstanding with people, like people that I didn't even know like that or anything. And I'm not even grouchy. I'm not spiteful heart or none. I'm very mature for my age. And I was like, what the fuck going on? So as I'm riding, I'm coming from the movies to get my kids. I'm coming from the movies to get my kids. If anybody know, like in DeSoto County, like the police bad, but they have never been bad with me. Okay. So I'm coming from the movie to get my kids, and all of a sudden this car get behind me. The police car get behind me. He was like, "Hey, are you Brittany Moe?" He was like, "You have a warrant for your arrest for a truancy charge." I'm like, a truancy charge? I'm like, I'm looking crazy because I'm like, okay, regardless of the fact, I still got to go to jail. I got to go to jail. And I'm already mad because of truancy charge. I'm like, my kids go to school every motherfucking day. Me not knowing it's about my oldest baby in the background that he didn't go to school last year. But meanwhile, my oldest baby been locked up for like 2 years now. He's been locked up for like 2 years as an adult at that. So I go before the court, and the court was like, yeah, because the school had reported last year that Kimarion didn't come to school. Man, I'm looking at judge, bitch. That man he's charged as an adult. He's in the county correctional facility, and I guess the mom had went and checked it out or whatever like this. So I'm still mad at the fact that I had to go to jail because, like I said, I don't never bother nobody. I don't never get into none of that. But this what made me know that when that right there had happened, I had shuffled around 2 pennies up in my hand because, like I told you, wherever I go, my ancestors go, the Orishas and stuff go. Now, I was locked up for that day. I was locked up for that day, but I got out that morning. I got out that morning on bond. I was locked up for that day, like 24 hours, maybe like 20 at the least, because it was like that night. They came from the movie like at 9:30. I went and got them like at 9:30 from. But anyways, y'all, I get on the phone because now I'm finna get reading done because this is why I say spirituality. People be trying to make it bad, but to a certain degree, it's good. If you use it for good, it's good to have. It's good to know these things. So I'm talking to Leah because I'm telling Leah that I need a reading done. Remind you, I ain't talked to Leah in years. I haven't talked to Leah since the last time I was out there in New York. And Leah, like, she got 100,000 followers on Instagram now, but before she had started me whole talking, and she was like, Brittany, should I go ahead and start this? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, push it through. I'm like, I see. I said it's going to levitate itself and everything. So I hit Leah up out the blue. I'm like, hey, I need a reading done. I'm finna shoot you the money, this, that, and the third. So it's me and her. Folks, she was like, Brittany, I'm gonna do it about 2. Then she came back in. She was like, I'm gonna do it about 3 o'clock, Brittany. She was like, somebody in my room now, and I get on the phone with her. I was like, bro, somebody did black magic on me. She was like, bitch, she was like, I was finna get ready to say, she was like, Brittany, because I kept having blockages with you. And I'm like, Brittany be getting money. Brittany be, mind her own business. Brittany don't bother me. She was like, so when the girl had spreaded the cards out, y'all, when she spreaded the cards out, on the cards, well, somebody had went and got root work did on me. They had put black magic on me. Now, when it came up in the cards, she was like, it's an earth sign or a fire sign. You really couldn't depict who it was. And she was like, it's a woman in the background with one of them working you too. She was like, but don't worry about it because you're protected. Like I had already had the dream that night when I went to jail that night. I had a dream for my ancestors. I'm going off. I'm like, how the fuck I even get up in this, whatever like that. So my answer was like, don't worry, we finna get ready, get you out or whatever like that. And a friend of mine had came. I gave them the money, and well, they got the money. They got me out, but I ended up giving them the money after I had billed out. And I'm talking to my auntie. I'm like, why in the fuck, what you got? And then they explained they were like, they had disconnected your they disconnected me and them from having a connection with each other. So a lot of times I couldn't hear them, or I could see what's coming in the future, but it had stopped at one point. Like a month ago, at one point I couldn't see no more. And like I'd be looking around for my ancestors, but I would only see crows on the side of the road. And remember, I told y'all when y'all see crows, that's an omen. It's a messenger from the spiritual realm, either dark energy trying to come at you or death is near. So when I would be driving, I'm like, damn, I be seeing all those crow, but I never stop praying though. I never stop praying. Through all this, I'm kind of catching on what's going on, but I really don't know because my faith in God is very strong also. So that night I goes up in the spiritual realm. I'm like, why in the fuck am I locked up? I'm like, what going on? So my ancestors were like, somebody severed the connection between us. They blocked off the connection from me to them. That way that even if something happened to me, I won't have them to help me in the background, or they not able to warn me or show me about things. So I was like, okay, cool. So that day I booked a spiritual cleanse with Leah. I booked a spiritual cleanse with Leah, and I had opened up my pathway so that opportunities could flow again. I was like, who in the fuck did black magic on me? Not only did they do black magic, they had a woman that was with them. Somebody that they go with or something was in the background working me too. And like I told y'all, be aware because people be acting like they okay and they cool or whatever. People be sinister. They be evil. They be malicious. I'm talking about jealous hearted also. They will stem about people doing you wrong also. So be aware of that. This is not no story that I'm making up, no none of that. I always come with the receipts. I always come with the receipts. I'm telling you, somebody had in the background, she was like, it's an earth sign or it's a fire sign. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that must be, I'm like, it's an earth sign or fire. I'm like, and I'm starting to pay attention. I'm like, I don't know, because like I said, I don't talk to nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. Now I know somebody, it came about like somebody I got a child by. I know somebody I got a child by that wanted me. So I'm like, so they were like, yeah, they were like, they working somebody in the background working you too with them. It's a female with them. Man, y'all just be aware of people. Because people be sticking here. But I also saw one, and the reason why I'm saying this, because that shit didn't work. Because you know why? I went back, again, after I got back in contact with my ancestors, I removed those blocks and stuff with my ancestors. I saw the same person that thought that they were putting death magic and all that. It was supposed to make me go crazy. I was supposed to get in a car accident, and I know how this is significant because when I was driving up the highway, my daughter was on the passenger side of the car. Callie could see the car on her end, but I didn't see the car on my end, and I was finna get ready to turn. No, the car was turning. The car was making the left. I'm lying. The car was making a left, and they didn't have the right. They didn't have the right to turn at that given time. And when I went out there, I had almost hit them. But my baby had said, "Don't turn yet." She was like, "Don't." She was like, "Nah." She was like, "That car coming." And I was like, "Damn, that was a close call." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then on the side of the road, I kept seeing the crows. I kept seeing these crows. They were coming back to back. I guess that was spiritual realm let me know that my connection to my ancestors is cut off, and that was their way of warning me to be careful on the road. But yeah, somebody had did voodoo on me. They were working me. Whoever girlfriend, whoever they was called, but it was okay though because the reason why I charged that to the game I wasn't even worried about. I went back and opened up my own pathway to my ancestors stuff. Cause get back over here. They is not God. Bitch, you don't have the right to cut off nobody. And then who is you to do voodoo on somebody? And go over there put all them motherfucking root work on me. I wasn't worried about it because I seen them dying. I just told you next month finna be a magnificent month. I seen them dying. So be aware. And it's always best to get spiritual insight. Like people be using that shit for bad, but that shit come in handy. When Leah spread out the car before Leah had even said anything, she was like, Brittany, how you know? I was like, because I don't never get locked up. I was like, I don't never go to jail. I was like, and I don't nothing dark or sinister ever happen to me unless somebody had been in the background manipulating energy. You see this? Using your photo, using something of yours, like using hair or something, including dark spirits to manipulate your energy and control others around you. Okay? Be aware. I just want y'all to know that. Be aware. Unexpected bill is popping up for you. Karmic friends can be significant. Your brand will be successful. Get ready, because whatever that is, that business that y'all want to start, it's going to be successful. You are a very positive influence and role model. The universe is watching you. They see things behind closed doors. They watching you. This whole group is on the judgment for coming against you. The spiritual realm is now in the building, trying to figure out what makes you so special. Somebody's trying to figure out what makes you so special. And this is a hood nigga mentality. Trying to a nigga from the hood is trying to figure out what makes your ass so special. Who the fuck you supposed to be? He has other people that you don't know about. They are draining your energy. Y'all need to cut soul ties. And another reason why spiritual insight is so important too, because you never know who be trying to latch on to your energy and drain you also. You never know who be trying to latch on. You don't know even, y'all don't be knowing who in y'all energy. Y'all don't be knowing who have a problem with you, who sending you evil eye. Spirituality is used for, like, if people was, excuse me for working. If people was to use it for good, the way it's supposed to be, it's a beautiful thing. People be looking at spiritual like it's dark magic and all this shit. No, that shit not. No, it's not. They probably got good, intel on what's going on behind the scenes that you know nothing about and that you probably need to know, or something that will save y'all life. Somebody's draining y'all energy, and you all need to cut soul ties with them. And if y'all want to know about soul tie, I'll give you more insight on it. Just ask me if you want to know about it. Or if not, research it yourself. Spend more time with your child or your children. Wake up early and get your day started. Sometimes God saved the best for last. I'm hearing those that will last will be first, and those that will first will be last. Somebody figured to go to the back of the bus, and you finna come to the front. That's good. Okay, you waited your turn. New friendships are headed your way that will last a lifetime. Something about y'all been lonely, and y'all have certain people that y'all want to connect with. They coming. They coming, baby. They coming. You have been through enough. Now it's time to be rewarded. That's good. A Leviathan spirit is near you. A powerful demonic spirit, force associated with pride, deception. Somebody is very deceitful. And they cause a lot of chaos and mess in people's life. And they very controlling too. And they twist words around. They divide people. Look, turn people against each other. And cause strife, confusion, dissatisfaction, discontentment, acting like they're a good person and not living in a righteous manner. Somebody's very deceitful. Be aware. Be aware, because looks can be deceiving. Somebody has a Leviathan spirit on them. And this is a person that, I love God, I love folks, and da-da-da-da-da. They had went around, been lied, twist your words around, started a whole bunch of shit, got people into it, caused a strife. Folks want to kill one another. People want to fight one another and shit, all because they been out here confusing people because they trying to control somebody, and they pride won't allow them to let nobody go. Look, chaos, deception. Somebody's very deceitful, and they allowing them in it. I got a nasty ass feeling about a person. That's oh my God. A hardworking woman or a man is significant about this reading. Your root chakra is off balance. That's your security, your stability. The bottom of your feet, you're gonna have to stand up on both feet. You gotta stand up. That's your security. I told you this is where your financial breakthrough comes through. If this is out balance, baby, your priorities are not in order. It's gonna knock it out of order if it's out balance. Trying to give you stuff and tell you things so they can say that they did this and that for you. Don't fuck with nobody like that. I keep telling y'all that it wasn't the right time. They need time to experience other people in order to grow. Somebody saying it wasn't the right time. They need time to experience other people in order to grow. Earth sign is just significant. There's Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. They were raised off survival, so be careful. Somebody looking at you like a lick. I don't know if you think they see you because you pretty, you handsome, or whatever like that. They looking at you like a lick, okay? So be careful. The struggle you went through unlocked a powerful spiritual gift. All right now. November is significant. You might was born in November, or you